Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, the NFL world is buzzing after some surprising comments from Pete Carroll about rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Comments that have fans absolutely ripping into the former Seahawks coach. Carroll, who's now leading the Las Vegas Raiders, had a lot of praise for Sanders ahead of the rookie's first NFL start this Sunday. Sanders, now with the Cleveland Browns, has been dealing with massive expectations since college, and Carroll made sure to point out how impressed he is with the way Sanders handles pressure. According to Carroll, Shedeur has a really good outlook on the world and how he deals with all the stressors and everything that comes his way. But NFL fans were quick to fire back. If Carroll thought so highly of Sanders, then why didn't the Raiders draft him? One fan said, "Then why didn't you draft him? Of course you couldn't defend your boy Geno." Another wrote, "Should have drafted him then," while others pointed out that Las Vegas passed on Sanders for 5 full rounds. Remember, Shedeur Sanders came into the draft as one of the highest-rated quarterback prospects alongside Cam Ward. Ward went first overall to the Titans, while the Raiders used their 6th overall pick on running back Ashton Jeanty. Sanders eventually slipped all the way to the 5th round, where the Browns scooped him up. And of course, Carroll had already been tied to Geno Smith from their Seattle days, so fans think loyalty might have outweighed logic. Carroll, though, knows exactly what he's doing when he talks to the media. He praised Sanders just enough to show respect, but not enough to give the Browns any bulletin board material going into Sunday. Both teams are struggling. The Raiders on a 4-game losing streak, and the Browns dropping 3 straight, so tensions are high. But let's talk about Geno Smith. Carroll continues to back his guy, even though the results haven't been pretty. Geno threw for 238 yards with a touchdown and an interception in last week's loss to the Cowboys, but he was sacked 4 times behind a battered offensive line. Carroll defended him, saying Geno played well and that the offensive issues were more about injuries than quarterback play. The Raiders are now 2-8, and fans are getting frustrated. Carroll's loyalty to Smith is becoming a serious talking point, because if Geno keeps struggling, Carroll may have no choice but to bench someone he has a long personal history with. Meanwhile, Aidan O'Connell is back from injury and waiting for his chance. Kenny Pickett is also on standby and would love nothing more than a revenge game against the Browns, the team that let him go earlier this year. So, the big question heading into Sunday: will Carroll stick with Geno no matter what? Or could we finally see a shakeup in Las Vegas? Let me know what you think in the comments. Should the Raiders have drafted Shedeur Sanders? Is Carroll too loyal to Geno Smith? And who should start if the struggles continue, O'Connell or Pickett? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more NFL content.